Hey YouTube, how's it going? So sorry it's so early in the morning. But I guess you guys won't care because this video is gonna be on here forever, unless I take it down or if it gets logged or some stupid crap like that. Sorry about my mess up hair a little bit. I just woke up, groggy voice again. Just woke up. Uh, but I wanted to make a video before my mom came downstairs and ruined it all. Cause she's a talker and she would just in the middle of a video. But anyway, she might do it anyway because this video I plan on it being kind of long. Uh, Only for the fact that it's kind of important. Normally, I don't plan on making videos this long, but yesterday I posted a picture, or not picture, a video of my car and it getting destroyed. The story behind that. I was, if you live in Fountain, you know what road what road I'm talking about. But I was late to school. I was kind of angry, and I floored it around a 20-mile-per-hour corner going down Old El Paso Road. And I sped. I think I was probably going 50. My back tire caught the corner of the road because it was like a ditch between the pavement and the not concrete, fuck, gravel. That's what I'm looking for. Sorry, still tired. But yeah, there was a tiny ditch right there, like concaved right in between the two. Back tire caught that, and I fishtailed, almost hit another car. I got control of my wheel, and I went straight through a fence. So basically, this is me, and here's the other car. I went like this, and straight off into the fence, and the fence is like over here. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? But yeah, that's pretty much what happened. There was a piece of concrete sitting there, and that's what ripped off the tire. And and obviously the fence destroyed the front of my car and dented the side of it and everything like that. But yeah, that's what happened there, and I was angry for a really stupid well, I guess it wasn't stupid to my family. I guess to your guys' family it'd be like, whatever. But no, it's just I kind of want to get a message heard. Don't do speeding. Don't do texting and driving. Don't do any of that. I mean, it's like under the influence in any way, shape, or form in driving. Don't do it. Okay, it is scary shit, and you can kill people from it. Okay, I thought it was kind of ironic. 2 weeks after my accident, they were doing this thing at my school, where one of our local police officers came in and she shared her story on what happened to her and her family. And what happened was, she was in the car with her family coming back from a little road trip. I think it was an amusement park or something. And I don't know, you guys have probably met her if you live anywhere in Fountain or Colorado Springs. I'm pretty sure she travels pretty far just to share her story. But she was parked at a stoplight, or stopped at a stoplight. Her husband was in the driver's seat. She was in the passengers, and her kids were in the back seats. Her two little boys and her one little girl. And I think it was two drivers. Might have been three, I'm not sure. They were speeding and racing home from Staples, where they worked. They were like, okay, well, let's go race. I'll race you home. And two of the three drivers, because I'm pretty sure it was three drivers, they bumped into each other, going 90 miles per hour down the same road that they were parked at the stoplight to turn left. And when the two cars kind of bumped each other, this car went straight from here all the way, and it shattered and pretty much made the car go from this size to this size. I mean, it was, the picture she showed us, I was bawling my eyes out. It was the most depressing thing I've ever heard in my life. Pretty much her little kids didn't turn out so well. I mean, they were pretty safe because they were in the front of the car, and the front of the car didn't get crushed. But the second part of the car where the children were got crushed. Yeah, it's really depressing. Like, it makes me want to cry just thinking about it right now. One of her sons, her oldest, didn't make it. He passed away on the scene. And the other one had half his brain crushed in. The other son, I mean. And the daughter, if I remember correctly, she turned out pretty okay. And she got really lucky because she was in a car seat. And she didn't get crushed by the chairs in front of her or anything because she was in the middle, if I remember correctly. But anyway, I'm not going to talk about that anymore. I just wanted you to know a pretty terrible story and the irony of me speeding and then her coming in and sharing that terrible story about speeding. You can imagine how shitty I felt. But I got a reckless driving ticket that day of my accident. I lucked the fuck out. I really did. I went into my court hearing, which was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months later. I mean, it happened in like May, and then, no, it happened in like April, actually. And then my court hearing wasn't until, excuse me, until like June or July. Oh, sorry. But yeah, it was pretty terrible. I felt like shit after she did her little thing 2 weeks later, and I lucked out by getting, I don't even remember what it's called, but they said if I go 12 months without any big tickets, like if I get stopped at a stop sign, or like if I run through a stop sign, not a stoplight, a stop sign, and, or if I just get a small speeding ticket of like 10 miles over, that's okay. They'll just take points off my regular thing. But if I'm good for 12 months, do a 4-hour driving class, and do 24 total hours of community service, I get off clean. I'm a lucky motherfucker. I really am. And my dad's a mechanic, so my car got fixed up really well. I mean, she looks like a yin yang car right now, but, you know, she works, she runs beautifully. Her name's Boo. It's a 2005 Chevy Malibu, which you saw in the other video, and if you haven't seen that video, if you clicked on this one first, go check it out. It's on my channel. Subscribe. Do it now. But yeah, just my message, don't speed, don't do under the influence driving. Even if your parents hate the fact that you're drinking at a party, call them and have them come pick you the fuck up. Do not drive home. Okay? I promise you, you're getting your ass chewed by your parents isn't near as bad as ruining people's lives. 'Cause that family, I mean, their decision to speed and race home, I mean, it took a life. A small child's life. I think he was like 8, 10, maybe. I mean, he was the oldest of 2 other children. And he's dead now. I mean, it's not worth it. Take the blame for your actions. Take responsibility. Okay, get your ass chewed by your parents and don't worry. Okay? This is gonna sound stupid, but make good choices. Okay? Don't speed, don't do reckless driving, don't do it. Okay? I mean, I don't even suggest smoking a cigarette in the car because, one, if you fuck out the window, set it on fire, set the whole fucking world on fire. Okay, especially in Colorado because we got fucking arsonists running around, and y'all better stop that shit before come and whoop your asses. But anyway, yeah, just make good decisions. Okay, don't be a reckless driver. Learn from my mistake. And learn from those other guys' mistakes that worked at Staples and everything like that. Go to Justin's channel. It's really inspiring. Really is. She has a Team Justin channel, the little boy that got half his brain crushed. They do surgery for him, and they're trying to get him better, and he's doing really good now. But anyway, I gotta go. I'll talk to you guys later. Make good choices. See you later.